all these real estate flippers and investors driving up the cost of homes in America, buying homes super cheap and putting money into renovations and then selling them at a much higher cost? Does this help or hurt our communities? Well, let's talk about it. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to follow me on Instagram for more real estate tips and tricks. Also, if you have any specific questions or topics you'd like me to cover, just leave a comment below or shoot me a message on Instagram. What real estate investors or flippers do is try to find homes that they can get at a discount, invest some money in them, and then turn around and sell them at market value. Hopefully they did their math correctly and end up making a substantial amount of profit on the deal. Now, does this hurt communities by driving prices up or help them? Let's get into how these investors acquire these homes first. If the home is really run down, then they normally don't qualify for traditional financing. Think about it. A bank doesn't want to lend someone money on a house that is unsafe or falling apart. So what most of the investors do, either buy them cash or with hard money lenders, or a combination of both. So that $400,000 home costs them $400,000, whereas other homes at neighborhood that are $800,000 and aren't run down only cost 3.5% to 20% down, or $28,000 to $160,000. Next, they have to budget in the repairs that they're going to do. For simplicity, let's say they budget is 25% or $100,000 to remodel the kitchen, bathrooms, put in new flooring, etc., etc. So if these investors were using cash, they would be into this home for $500,000 of their own money. Now they put it back on the market for $800,000 and make $300,000 profit when it sells. Before my comments get flooded with all these troll nerds, these are just random numbers and figures, and by no means actual numbers people use. Every market is different. This is just meant to prove a point. So the investors are buying a cheap property and making a lot of money on it, but they're also making the property so it can be bought with a conventional loan. Since most American families don't have $500,000 to invest in a home, personally, I don't think it's bad. Sure, it might raise the housing prices in certain neighborhoods, but once again, that property could not be bought with conventional loans anyways. The issue you should have with flippers and real estate investors is when they renovate these homes with cheap material. Since we experienced such a crazy growth in the last couple of years, everybody and their mother has become a flipper because it really didn't matter what your acquisition cost was, renovation cost, after repair value would be, everyone made money. But what this did was flood the market with cheap flips, or what I like to call it, flips that only look good on pictures on Zillow to lure you in. But that is what your real estate agent and your home inspector are for. When we tour the house with you, I can quickly spot if it was a cheap flip or if it was done by professionals. And if I can't see it, the home inspector definitely will. He never seems to miss anything. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Like this video if you learned something. Subscribe if you found any sort of value. Want more videos just like it.